what's up everyone, and welcome to my review for Don Jon, which is a new movie starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but this is also the first movie where he is actually the writer and the director. If you don't know what the movie is about, I'll tell you in a second, but I'll say this. I was actually very much looking forward to this film. I heard great reviews coming from, I can't remember what movie festival it was, earlier this year, but I heard amazing reviews. I heard it got picked up and it was going to get released in September, and I was really excited. So, what did I think of Don Jon? Let's talk about the story. The story for Don Jon follows Don Jon, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who is the definition of a ladies' man. He goes to the club with a couple of his friends every weekend, and he picks the hottest girl out in the club, and boom, just like that, they're having sex. He never calls them back, but hey, that's how you be a ladies'... Well, actually, that's more of a womanizer, but... same thing. But there's also another thing about him. He loves having sex, but what he loves more is his porn. He is a porn addict to the max. He watches porn all the time. You know, eat, sleep, porn. That's his motto. So he porns it up all the time. He loves porn. Yeah, did you hear me? He loves porn. They want you to know that this guy loves porn. So that actually causes a big problem with a relationship that he actually starts to have with a girl named Barbara, played by Scarlett Johansson from a club. Oh, she's gorgeous. Now, this is me just saying this. That's not the character. The character says this too, but I'm saying this. She is gorgeous in this film. It's Scarlett Johansson. You would expect that, but oh my god, she's hot. But yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Don Jon is like, damn, that's like the first 10 out of 10 I've seen in this club. I need to get with that. And he does. He actually does. He starts dating her, doing everything that she says pretty much. He's pretty much like a little dog just following her or his master. So that's pretty much the story. There's a part where she finds out that he watches porn. There's a big thing. I won't say what happens, but yeah, I'll say that. I'll just leave it off there. That's pretty much the story. What I really like about the story is that it doesn't shy away from being vulgar as hell. I mean, it's a movie about a guy that not only just has sex with women, never calls them back, which is fine with me, that's cool, but also watches porn so much. Just tons of porn. So they do not, well, I keep saying they. Joseph Gordon-Levitt does not stray away from just using, like, just the most disgusting descriptions of what he's trying to say. Like, I'm not even going to talk about it here because it's pretty vulgar. This movie is definitely vulgar, but they do kind of shy away from some of the nudity. I mean, it's porn. You get to see a lot of it, but they don't show you everything. If you know what I mean, which you know what I mean. I got a whole collection of it. You want to see it? It's mine. You can't see it. So I don't know where that came from. But anyway, I really like that they don't share. I keep saying they. Joseph Gordon-Levitt does not shy away from that, which I did enjoy. The movie is also very funny. I did actually like the main character, even though there's times where he's kind of a douchebag, I'll admit. But he does grow as a character, which I really like. And yeah, I like the characters. I thought it was pretty funny, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Acting for Don Jon is also very well done, and the cast here is just great. Of course, it's led by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who is always likable. Any movie, TV show, I don't know, Twitter, anything. He is great. I mean, I follow him on Twitter, and he's been promoting the crap out of this film, and he's just a likable dude. And even when he's not likable in this film, there's parts where you actually do sympathize with this character. He starts to actually become more likable throughout the film when he starts to realize things aren't as what they seem, which I won't spoil, of course, and you really do start to really like him as a character, as a person. He's great. Scarlett Johansson, who, like I said, is extremely hot. I think I said that a couple of times, but like they keep mentioning that he has a porn addiction, I have to keep mentioning that Scarlett Johansson is gorgeous in this film, as she is in real life. So she is actually just great in here as an actress, not just, you know, hot. She's great in this. You also have Julianne Moore, who I'm happy to say she is really good in this film, and I'm happy to say that she's actually in a film that isn't crappy. I mean, I know she's probably been in a couple of really good things in the last couple of years, but she's also been in a lot of straight-to-DVD movies, or you know, just garbage movies, or she's been in a very small role in a movie that was okay or something. I'm glad to see she's in a major role and she's actually really likable. She's great in this. Tony Danza, who is hilarious in this movie, just so good playing Don John's dad, and he is great. Really, he has some really funny moments, and the rest of the cast is great as well. Just a great cast, likable people all around. Everybody does a good job, and yeah, acting here is great. So overall, I think this is a really good film. Now there is a couple of problems. One, even though it is a funny movie, it has plenty of very funny moments. There is times where it kind of slows down and it becomes more of a drama in a way. And when it slows down, I'm not saying it sucks. It doesn't. It doesn't suck at all. It's still pretty good. It kind of tore me away from the comedy aspect. I thought this was mainly supposed to be a comedy, but it started getting to the drama portion, and I didn't really care for it as much as the comedy. When it was comedy, it was really funny. It wasn't the most hilarious film I've seen, but it was damn funny. But when it got into the drama portion, I was like, And also, I felt that they could have done more with the porn addiction. They didn't really cover too much. They just said, hey, he likes porn. That's it. I mean, he watches a lot of it. They could have done something where he had a scene. I don't want to tell Joseph Gordon-Levitt how to make his own movie. I'm just saying, I would have liked to see not more porn. I could go do that whenever I want. Now I would have liked to see more of his trouble with the porn addiction, and I didn't feel like we got too much of that. The movie's also a little bit too short, which I know that's a weird thing to say, but it's like barely 90 minutes long. I would have liked if there was 10 minutes extra, just 10 minutes more. I didn't get to love all the characters as much as I would have wanted to, because it wasn't as long. So overall, it's still a great film. It's very funny when it is actually a comedy. Likeable characters for the most part, very interesting, great story. I really enjoyed Don Jon. It wasn't the best film of the year, but it's definitely a good film. Definitely go check it out. I'm gonna give it 34 out of 40. Same score I gave Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, because I can't say that movie's better than this. This is definitely well made. And that was well made too. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I don't know what I'm saying. So there you go. There's my review for Don Jon. I hope you enjoyed it. 34 out of 40. Damn good film. Good job, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You are a good director. Hopefully we'll see some more in the future. Do a sci-fi movie next. Do like a Looper. Do Looper 2. There you go. You were in that. So do Looper 2. Take it away from Rian Johnson. You could do it. Make it make sense. So if you haven't seen Looper, go see it. I don't know why I'm talking about Looper now. Thank you.